Yo, 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 what's up, and welcome aboard Cardboard Sim. Oh man, how's everybody doing today? What is going on in the world? Well, first off, it is warm in here, so let's get this thing cranked up. Alright, brakes are set. Let's get some power going. And why are you on? Oh, there we go, thank you. And get it cranked up. And we have a good start. Get some air going on in here. Get some beacon and nav lights going. Alright, so today we are taking off from Rapid City. Excuse me. And we are headed up to Dickinson, North Dakota. IKO is Kilo Delta India Kilo. That's Dickinson Roosevelt Regional. And this airport is by request. So this one is for you, buddy. So I do not have a live weather on, but I do have few clouds. Now I went in, I uninstalled the Rex Accuseason and reinstalled it because for some odd reason it lost its connection for whatever reason. And so while I was in there, I was tinkering around and, you know, changing up some settings and some things of that nature. And I will say that the clouds are amazing. So I got them set pretty high, of course, just to give some, you know, a little bit more substance versus just clear skies all the time. Like I said, I try to mix it up, you know, flight to flight. And I like it. So we're gonna go with that. We are rocking with FS Realistic Pro. I tweaked some more settings earlier today. So we'll see how that goes and how that sounds. Today's flight is why is it not loaded? Well, I'll look here. We are 166 miles. So not too bad of a flight tonight. And yeah, another point A to point B. We're slowly working our way back east. Yo, 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 Val, what's up, my mans? Buddy, you, what do you do? Love the clouds. Yes, yes, yes. Clouds are nice. Rex Accuseason. Very nice add-on. Very nice. So, we're gonna ride this wave, y'all. We are gonna ride this wave tonight. Delicious. All right, so for starters, let's get some ATIS going real quick. Rapid City does not have ATIS. Okay, well then let's get some weather then. See what we got going on here. So winds are 320 at 6. Visibility is 10. Broken clouds. We're not gonna worry about all that for the most part. Ceiling is 45. Disregard. Temperatures are different, of course. 3013. on the altimeter, but I will get that from ground. So let's see here. Yo, says what it is. No worries, mate. It's always a joy to have you around. I'm glad to see things are on the up and up with you over there on your end with the blue screen of death. So definitely looking forward to Sunday's stream. Okay, so let's get ground in on a 1219er, and we'll go ahead and throw tower in on 12585. And let's get on up out of here, y'all. What I find weird, let's go ahead and squawk VFR for now. Well, they're going to give it to us here in a second anyway. Rapid City Ground, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is at General Aviation Parking. Looking to pick up VFR. Flight following to Dickinson and Roosevelt Regional.
Bonanza 424 Romeo, Papa Rapid City Ground on departure. Maintain VFR at or below 4700 feet. Departure on 119.5, squawk 3764.
On departure, maintain VFR at or below 4,700 feet. Departure on 119.5, squawk 3764. Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, read back correct.
Massive pass drop 424 today, and just flying for 10 minutes is a major improvement. That's good news, Val. I was reading up on somebody had dropped that information in one of the flight sim groups on Facebook, and somebody was saying a lot of the bugs were fixed, but I read somewhere where somebody said that the performance is still lacking a little bit, but I guess, you know, you can't really go off all that because, you know, everybody's set up and speeds and yada 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 is all different. But that's good news right there. I'm glad that they are adamantly working on the problems instead of just kind of leaving everybody hanging. I wish they would stop leaving us guys with triple monitors and multi monitors hanging and give us better support, but I think that's pretty much a no. Who knows? I mean, as of now, it is what it is. I mean, they've just, you know, transcribed from FS2020 over to FS2024, so you just have to make do with what we got for the time being. I'm not about to sweat it because I'm not even flying 24 right now. Yeah, moving in the right direction. It's a start, man, so no complaints there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get on up out of here. Rapid City Ground, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is ready to taxi.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, runway 32, taxi via Alpha Bravo 1 Charlie. Contact tower on 125.85 when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 32 via Alpha Bravo 1 Charlie. Contact tower on 125.85 when ready for departure. Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa. Alpha Bravo 1 Charlie. to 10, 3, 2. Alpha Bravo 1 Charlie. Okay. Let's get some taxi lights going. Let's check some surfaces here. That goes up, that goes down, that goes up, that goes down. Pitch feels good. We are good. Alright. Brakes are released. Let's get on out of here. Small brake check. Brakes are good. I need to recalibrate my my brakes. I notice that it likes to pull to the left. First notch of flaps coming in. Man, these clouds are phenomenal, y'all. There is a hidden aircraft sitting right here in front of me. I see the lights. Don't know what you're doing. It's weird. Take this all the way down. Well, at least they're admitting their faults, there, Bunny. You know, I think that was the right thing to do, than to just be like, well, we'll just start fixing problems and let it be. They know it was a total and utter disaster. So stepping up and holding their themselves accountable, that speaks volumes, and that's how you keep customers. So I applaud them for that. All right. Oh, let's see what we got real quick. Yeah, we all getting 4 free planes. Oh, that's cool. As an well, that's what's up. Good on Microsoft. All right, let's go to tower. Rapid City Tower, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is holding short, runway 32, ready for departure.
Bonanza 424 Romeo, Papa, Rapid City Tower, runway 32, winds 330 at 8, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 32, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa. Alright, let's get some cameras going, some strobe, and some landing lights. Brakes are released. We got lights, camera, and let's get some action. We are clear on final. And we're clear down the runway. power set. Airspeed is alive. There's 60. Positive brake gear is coming up. Speed checks, flaps are coming up. There's 4,000, and let's make our turn out. Up to 47. I'm actually going to request higher. Alright, taxi lights are coming off, landing lights are coming off. There's 47. And let's go now. There's Ellsworth right out in front of us. See you later, Rapid City. It's fun to visit, but I gotta get away from y'all. Bad memories out here. Good memories, but some bad memories too. Let's see, what is... Center is 1279 or 5. They might be handing us off here. Well, I guess I'll stay with them until we get out of there. Okay, cool. I'll pick it up by next December. Well, I mean, like I said, for me, I'm just waiting on Air Manager. I mean, once Air Manager gets going, I will probably make the swap over to 2024 and just start working with it from there. But until then, it's FS 2020 for life. Alright, let me get on out of here. Denver Center, bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is level at 4,700.
Bonanza 424 Romeo, Papa, Denver Center, radar contact.
Denver Center, bonanza 424 Romeo Papa with request.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, Denver Center, radar contact.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa request flight level 6,500. We're missing something.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, climb and maintain 6500 feet.
Pulling to 6,500, bonanza 424 Romeo Papa. Get up a little bit. Let's see something here. We are missing. There we go. Okay. Oh man, hey Bunny, those were some nice screenshots, man, of your setup. It's looking real good. It's looking real good over there. I'm actually I'm testing something out to see if, I don't know if it made any difference or not. But I put spacedesk to run as administrator to see if it, if it would kind of help boost performance a little bit. I mean, it seems about the same. It might be a little bit more. But overall, I have no complaints. This is the smoothest I have ever been able to fly this, in 4K with everything maxed out. So, I'm happy with it. Could it run a little smoother? Yeah, it could, but the jitters aren't that bad, So I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit of performance to gain a whole heap of quality and detail. Now, if it couldn't run it, then yeah, we will have to change that around, but it's doing pretty good. Yeah, that 750, man, look. The first time I got to use a 750, it was just like, it was heaven. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, the GNS 530 and the 430, they're, it's still a nice piece of equipment. And for the most part, the average GA has that installed. But when you look at the functionality and the effectiveness between those and the 750 and 650, there's no comparison. I mean, just loading in a basic flight plan, you load in where you're at. Your next waypoint is your destination. You type in the IKO, it loads in, you're done. 530, you gotta turn the big knob, press the button, turn the little knob, press the button. Ain't nobody got time to do all that. Now, of course, it makes sense, you know, in a real world situation where, you know, you have to know how to use those because that's the aircraft that you're, you know, learning how to fly and all that good stuff. So that makes sense. Because if I ever were to own my own airplane, the 750, 650 combo is going in. And I know that's going to cost a whole lot of money, but I'm cool with it. Val, you're becoming a G1000 guy. Those missions is those 2024 missions are are grooming you into the G1000 suite, huh? Like I said, I don't have a problem with the G1000 suite. I think it's a fantastic setup. I feel like the only way that I would actually really enjoy the 1000 is if I was flying a more modern aircraft, I guess you could say. Like, I would definitely love to have the G1000, but I think it I think they run the G3000 though. The TBM 850s and 900s or 930s or whatever. It's either the G1000 or G3000. I want to say it's the G3000. I don't know. There is a guy who actually is replicating the TBM 930 throttle quadrant, the whole setup. It's if I remember correctly, F Red Baron or something like that. You can look him up on Facebook. And he's reinvented that throttle quadrant a few times already. So if I were to build me another GA aircraft or another GA sim, I would probably do a TBM. I think I really don't want to get into tubes, man. It's just way too much more money involved in building, you know, a A321 or a 737, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, think of all that goes into just the MIP alone. You're not even talking the overhead. You're not even talking the throttle quadrant. I mean, of course you can go cheap, but I know how I am. If I'm gonna build a 737 flight sim, it's gonna be a 737 flight sim. And of course I would want, you know, the real deal, you know, yokes, you know, link yokes, link rudder pedals, powered or motorized, you know, throttle quadrant with the motorized speed brake. You know, I'm gonna want all of that. And yeah, that the advisor will not approve of that at all. Yeah, I ain't about to entertain that thought process. Oh man. Oh, the Vision Jet has the G2000 too. Okay, cool. Now, what's the difference between the G1000 and G3000? It's just for the fact, what is it, touchscreen capabilities, or it just brings more added features than what the 1000 has? I never really paid attention. I just know, you know, that the G3000 exists and is installed in the TBM, I think. The 208B Caravan with the G1000. NXI is very nice to fly. Well, I'm assuming you would have to love the air. I mean, what? Because you bought that aircraft, right? Or was that the one that was given to you after you completed your, you know, whatever missions? Did the update fix the livery issues? Because I know you were saying that there was a livery issue or something like that, and they were all white. Okay, well that's probably what makes the 1000 and 3000 difference then, is the touch functionality. I am trying to figure out as to why my user fields are not showing up. There we go. That's weird. Okay, cool. Well, that's a good thing. Yeah, I'd like to see what livery you working with, Val. Hey, Bunny, what the aircraft that you fly is that Coronada's aircraft? I can't remember which one it was. I was looking in to get it so I could already have it set in my hangar, so whenever, you know, we all get a chance to fly or whatnot, I can model that aircraft. But I couldn't remember what company you went with. Oh, I know you love that G1000, Seth. That's your baby right there. I don't know, I think for me, like, having a steam gauge set up is kind of, I don't know, it just seems like it just fills up the panel more. I think it's a, you know, whatever you call it, just one of those things. I feel like I have to look at more, which, I mean, it's all the same. You're still looking at the same information. It's just how it's being displayed on the panel. I need to get a hold of those little FIP panels. I need at least I need 2 of them, because I want to put a G5 over here for the co-pilot, and then I want to add another one over here for, I don't know, something. I want to fill up these holes. I just need to put something there. I don't know what. But man, trying to get a hold of those things are hard, and then people, shoot, those things cost more than a brand new vehicle nowadays, because people know that they don't make them no more. Okay, SimWorks Studio PC12. Okay, cool. Let me screenshot that so I have that, so I can get that in the system. Yeah, I'm still tinkering with the FS Realistic Pro, man. It is a cool little add-on. A lot of features. I think it's overwhelming for me right now, just because there's so many different sounds, and I mean, it's definitely user friendly, but just really dialing in, you know, what sounds I want, what features I want, and the volumes, and, you know, just something that's, I guess, just gonna take time. But I'm working at it little by little. I found because I was looking for the feature where it makes the tire screeching noise. Now, I don't really know how it really sounds in a real GA aircraft when you land. Do you really hear the tire screeching when you hit the runway? But I like that. I like the nose gear noise. I like that one. That one's cool. And I definitely like the, I guess it's the wind turbulence, but not, it's the one where it bounces off the runway. So as you get closer, you can actually hear, you know, the wind, you know, from up underneath the plane bouncing back up. I think that's pretty cool. And then of course, like the little creaks and stuff like that, and, you know, replicating when you're going down the runway. So yeah, the ambiance is definitely there. I think it was a 'Cause I can't remember which site I bought it off of, but I think I paid like $25 for it, something like that. So that's not too bad. It's worth it. Yeah, I saw that feature, but I don't really feel like doing all that. I don't even like the feature in FS20. I mean, I think it's cool. I think it'll be real cool as like a collective, like if we all got together and like flew somewhere or whatever. I think it'll be real cool to get out the plane and go walk around the airport or something like that, you know, or walk to each other's aircraft and talk about it. But I mean, for every day, like, I'm gonna be honest, it took me forever just to figure out how to get inside the aircraft. So I'm doing laps around my plane trying to figure out how do I get inside of it. So I'm like, yeah, this is. But Island Sim Pilot just posted a video today, and I guess somebody has already created an add-on so that the walk around no longer exists. You ain't got to deal with that process no more. And I'm hoping. Here's another thing that I don't like that Microsoft has done with FS2020 and 2024. The redundancy of letting the system know I am.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, contact Minneapolis Center on 135.25.
Going to 135.25, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, good day. Minneapolis Center, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, level at 6,500.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Minneapolis Center. Good morning, Opal altimeter 29.901.
29.901, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa. Yeah, the redundancy on I want to fly. Like you go to the world map, you click your location, you click your your parking place, and then it's like, all right, I'm ready to fly. And then it gets to the location, and then it says I'm ready to fly again. And then like you gotta tell the system
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, altitude restrictions canceled. Maintain VFR altitudes.
Maintain VFR altitude, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa. Like, why do I gotta tell you 3 different times that I'm ready to fly? Now, I downloaded this add-on in FS2020. So once you click on, like, once you pick your location in the map and you click on fly now or whatever, before, it would do this theatrical scene or whatever, and then it'll go to the plane, and then you gotta click fly now or fly. Well, there's an add-on that I added that takes all that away. So once I click fly now, it comes in, and within maybe, I don't know, a couple seconds, it goes right into the airplane. Like, I don't have to click it again, and I love that feature. I hate the fact that they do that. It's so irritating to me. Save or share your sound so you can go back to them, try out other people's configs for their plane. Yeah, I started out with some guy's profile, and a lot of people downloaded his profile for this plane, but it was okay, I guess. I mean, and maybe some of the features that I have are a little bit out of the scope of what it really is, but it's cool. Like I said, I'm gonna keep playing around with it and dialing into to right where I want it, but little by little. But I appreciate the gym. I think that it is definitely a cool feature, and I think everyone should have it. It definitely brings a different vibe to the cockpit for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, Seth. Like I said, so today, this is just the second day I had it. So, I still have I'll say within the next week, I should have it pretty much dialed in the way I like. Because tomorrow is yet again another washout for me, so work is yet again at a standstill. I was able to get out today and handle a couple things on the back end of the day, but it's all good. So I'll be tinkering with FS Realistic tomorrow, trying to dial in the settings a little bit more. Man, I wish I have to get me a streaming PC, because I really want y'all to see what I'm seeing in 4K. I don't know how well the 1080p at 60 is picking up, like the crispness of the wings are so, like, it is crazy how real it looks. And I mean, to see literally all the rivets, you know, all the screws, and then like the actual reflection of the plane itself, and you can literally see like the clouds on the wings. Man, it's crazy. At this point, this is my wish list. My wish list is the 5090 drops, and people sell the 4090 for. If I could get a 4090 for the price that I got for the 4080 Super, I would try to do a 1-for-1 trade with somebody. Or I would sell my 4080 Super and then, you know, I'll just pay the difference. But I don't know. I don't really foresee the 4090 prices dropping even when the 5090 come out. And I really feel like it's gonna become a scam game at that point too. And that's what I'm afraid of. I'm just afraid of going to, and like the 2080 Super, I bought that on the market from a guy like 15 minutes up the street. And I think I paid that guy $200 for that 2080 Super. And it was a phenomenal card. I ended up gifting that to one of my good friends, Larry. He's currently in his sim build process, and he needed something a little bit more beefier, and I'm like, well, I'm not doing nothing with this card. So and matter of fact, Larry was the one who gifted me with the throttle quadrant and the landing gear. So for those who've been rocking with me for a little while, I actually made some videos of that right there. So I felt like it was only fair enough to return the favor. Yo, 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 my love. Hey, everybody in chat, say hello to my wife, Tia. Good to see you in here. How's work? I guess I gotta watch what I say now. Oh man. Oh boy. I gotta time to get serious now. Hey, we'll continue on that conversation at another time. So, yeah, I would love to go 4,090 miles. I mean, if I could if I could go 5,090 miles, that would be even better. But I think 4,090. I think 4,090 would set me just where I need to be. I mean, the 4080 Super is doing its thing, but I think that 24 gigs of VRAM would just kind of take it to the next level. But once again, you know, it's that you know, it's the how do I say this? Do I take a gamble at purchasing a used 4090? Because, and I know I've talked this down like a dead horse, but I don't know. Sess, I think we need to join hands, and we're gonna have to come together and figure this 5090 out, man. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna have to figure it out. Thank you for bringing the bread home to you. We're not talking again. But Bunny, don't. You know what? That was a Toby moment for you, Bunny. That was a pure Toby moment for you. Oh man, that is hilarious. Temps today. Temps were good today, Sess. We was in the 70s today. We had a little bit of rain this morning, and then it went away. Sun came out. Rest of the day was beautiful. Like I said, I was able to get out and get some work done. But unfortunately, it's gonna be pretty much a washout tomorrow all day. It'll be coming in early in the morning, and that's gonna be pretty much it for that tomorrow. And then after the rain passes, and you know that's one thing I don't like about our weather, because after the rain comes, it always brings cold weather afterwards. So the temps are gonna drop a little bit, but I think the lows will probably be in the 30s and 40s, but we'll still be in the low 60s roughly. So I mean, that's still pretty good weather for us this time of the year. Oh yeah, well, to be honest, Bunny, no secrets held over here, man. She knows everything. I tell her everything. I tell her what I want. She knows the price of this stuff. Matter of fact, she knows how much I've spent on this. So I joke about it a lot, but we good over here. I don't think I did give a price about the 5090 though. We got to talk about that behind closed doors. I don't know. I wish I knew how to build a GPU, because Lord knows I would do it if I ever figure it out. Oh, I was just saying, we're gonna have to join hands and figure out how we gonna go about getting these 5090 cards. I think I might have to I might have to become a night walker, y'all. I think that'll be the only way. only way. But see, you know, once again, you know, I'm looking at what's going on now, and I did a lot of oh yeah, I'll put that on my Christmas list for 2030. Maybe by then the price will come down. Says stop playing with me. Don't do that to me. Don't leave me hanging like that. That's so unfair. So unfair. No, you know, like I said, right now I'm looking at how things are flowing right now, and I mean, this thing is doing its thing right now. I guess what cause you know how we was talking about how, you know, you gotta even out the playing field between your CPU and GPU to get the best performance, right? And so after days and days of tweaking and figuring out what makes it slow down, what makes it lag, what makes it do this and do that, and I have two powerful machines, but FS2020 doesn't allow one to maximize itself, which obviously causes the other not to do his thing. So I started thinking like, well, if I'm bringing the levels back, causing the GPU to chill just so that it can kind of meet up with where the CPU is doing, it was actually canceling itself out, because we got two powerful machines and neither one of them are doing what they're meant to do. And so now they're sitting here sick and just mad. So they're like, well, we're just not gonna give you nothing. So I noticed every time I brought my details and, you know, I brought all that stuff down, my performance actually got worse. So I said, okay, well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna throw everything I can at the CPU to get the most utilization out of it. And I don't even know what it's running right now. And then I am going to obliterate the GPU. I'm talking and just max out and really see what it do. So it was almost like it's like tricking the system and making it think like, okay, it's like, okay, now you give me something to work with. Now I can actually work. And to my amazement, it's doing its thing. Like, both level of details all the way to the max. And you can look at how well it's going. I mean, like I said, it is not butter smooth, but it's smooth. And smooth is good for me. I would say on an FPS scale, I'm probably doing 28, 29. And in some cases, I'm doing over 30. But see, there's this, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but there's this like, it'll go smooth and then it'll get this very, very, very light jitter, and then it'll go back to smooth. It's like it's processing what the GPU is trying to give it, and it's like, okay, I'm with you, buddy, but I'm still kind of being held back on my end. So then I was thinking like, okay, well, what if I did overclock the CPU, but I did the overclocking through the NVIDIA app. So the 7800 X3D, or at least mine, came out of the box at 4.2, and I think right now I'm at like 4.5, 4.6. So, you know, very conservative overclock. So I think that definitely helped. So that's why I say, like, okay, well, if that is the case, then I think a 4090 minimum at this point would be okay. I'll say this: if you want to run 4K, 3 4K TVs, or, you know, 3 4K monitors, whatever the size, whatever the case may be, you want to run 4K on all three, and you want everything to the max, everything ultra, you really will want to have a 4090. Now, if, like I said, if I turn these two monitors off and just focused on just the front, it's pinging at 60. And it's like, I really want to go more, but the refresh rate on the TV is only 60 hertz, so I can't go any higher than that. And it just sits there at 60 the whole time. But I'm not doing one screen. I'm just not doing that. So I feel like a 4090 is the best. Now, I haven't, well, actually, I think I did put it in 1080p. One time I put all three in 1080p, and I think I took off, and by the time I landed, my head hurt. I'm just like, ain't no way in the world I could do this. But it goes back to what I was saying, I think a video or one before that. Once you get a taste of a certain level of something, you can never go back down. Like, it hurts, because now you see what something looks like. You see what the performance you can get. You see the quality. You know, it's like flying a default aircraft and then flying a study level aircraft, and then going back to the default. You would be like, no, I'm not doing this. So I really think the settings that is allowing me, and I think I could probably tweak a couple more to really dial it in. For real. Is the NVIDIA control panel settings. I think that is the game changer to a degree. I mean, and like I said, the only things that I don't have pegged out in the sim are shadows, because I know shadows, those are definitely will destroy everything, and I don't, you know, I don't really care too much for shadows, so those are all turned down and turned off, but everything else is full tilt. And then, like I said, with the tweaks that I have in NVIDIA control panel, yeah. And then, man, like I said, now that I got the Rex Accuseason back up and running correctly, man, these clouds. Have y'all been looking at these clouds? These are not default clouds. These are actually from Accuseason. Because at one point I was actually thinking about getting, what's that one add-on? It's like, I don't know if it's Orbix. Yeah, I think it's Orbix. It's like a weather add-on. I can't think of the name right now. And you know, I've watched some videos on it, and I don't know. I don't think that one is worth it. I mean, the default clouds are actually pretty good in my opinion. But Accuseason has come out and dropped these ones, man. I mean, you can literally see like that there's different levels of the clouds and then different textures. You know, like those kind of look like, they almost look cumulus, but I don't think that those are, but they look like it though. And you can actually see the inlays on it, so the clouds look, you know, the depth of the cloud itself is so much more real. Oh man, they still having a tree issue. Because they finally fixed that in 2020. Because I know coming in, I love flying in Sedona, and it was a struggle to get in because the trees were like, I mean, it wasn't on the runway, but it just like, why is this redwood right in front of the runway? What is the purpose of these trees being so tall on approach? It's crazy to me. Rex Accuseason is awesome. That it is. And well, hello. Just so by the way, I hope you're enjoying this flight. We are 42 miles out, man. I'm gonna call you Templar. I hope you don't mind that. I don't really know how to pronounce the first name, so I don't want to mess it up. You're Templar. Everybody say hi to Templar. Templar is the man with the plan for today. This flight is all for him. I don't ever remember North Dakota looking like this though. I'm gonna be honest. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Most of the time, every time I went to North Dakota, it was snowing. Tree literally growing out of this. Yeah. See, well, there's another bug. No worries, man. No worries. This flight wasn't that long, so what I say it was, I think it was 166 miles from Rapid City. Excuse me. So nice little flight. Because I think, well, tomorrow's flight is going to be pretty lengthy. Maybe. It just depends on how I set myself up going east, because I'll be headed to Minnesota tomorrow. And I think after tomorrow's flight, that might be starting the end of the long flights, because everything, you know, all the states are going to start getting smaller. You total your 208, $270,000. Yeah, you might as well go. Yeah. Yep. Might as well go ahead and load up the good old 172 there, buddy. I feel like you should take them to court. You wouldn't have totaled your plane if you didn't have a tree sitting out in the middle of the runway. I would fight that. Alright, 34 miles out. Let's see what we got going on here. Weather 320 at 11, visibility is 10. It's cold, but like I said, most of this weather is not gonna be accurate because I'm not flying real world weather. but it's definitely cold. Metar is saying it's -2 degrees. Is that right there, Templar? There you go, Val. That would have been the first person I call. I ain't trying to. I don't even care about the ambulance. Don't touch me. I need my lawyer. I'm done with all y'all right now. That's going to be a long one across the state, but once you get eastern states, it'll be quick cops. Yeah, that's what's going to end up happening. So once I start getting over there, probably once I get past like Ohio and stuff like that, depending on how things are looking, I know definitely for sure once I get into the New England area, those I'm probably gonna knock out 4 or 5 states in one stream, just because they're so small. It's just gonna be like touch and goes, just to say I touched down, and you know, and let that be. So like I said, I mean, the goal is to be back in North Carolina on a New Year's Eve, which that stream will probably be early. I don't know, I'm lying. I'll probably just end up doing it at the same time, keep it the same. So by the time I leave Virginia, depending on where I'm going to be in Virginia, that'll put us right back at Ellis Airport right before New Year's. It's -2 here, very soupy right now. Well, ain't that something? So the Navigraph is reading the weather just right. Yeah, you know, I complain a lot about South Dakota cold, but then, you know, North Dakota takes it to another level of cold. I used to hate driving in North Dakota when I drove trucks. There was this Menards that I delivered to, and this Menards was in Minot. That there shouldn't be places occupied by humanity with those type of temperatures and in those conditions. Like, what's the purpose? Like, I understand, you know, some people like hot weather, some people like cold weather, but that's not cold, y'all. It is -2, and it's what, just now coming mid-December? Y'all not even in your fullest winter months yet. Oh, jeez. Look, if it ever broke into the negatives here where I stay, it's a whole apocalypse going on. When the weather hits like 40 degrees out here, like, you don't know where you actually are on the map, because there's people out here that'll wear shorts, flip-flops, and a hoodie. You got people out here wearing the whole Eskimo outfit. You got people, you know, wearing some jeans, a t-shirt, you know, with a beanie. Like, you really don't know. But for the most part, when them temperatures start getting into the 40s, anything below 50, and that's a wrap for us down here in the South. Ain't nobody playing with this. Don't ask me to go outside. I know I don't want to be nowhere. If it's not somewhere indoors with some heat on, don't ask me. I'm sick. If you say anything about, hey, they got this event going on downtown at the boardwalk, I'm sick. Sorry, it ain't happening. I'll catch y'all on the next one. The cold is moved here after the military from Texas originally. Oh, I remember one year when I was stationed in South Dakota, it hit like -63 on the flight line, and that night I am sitting on the ladder at the bottom of the plane, and we was running some ops checks, and so I had to run ground that night. And while we was buried under about 4 to 5 feet of snow, and the snow is still coming, you can't see the hangar that's only about 60 feet in front of you. And in my mind, I was about one more snow pebble away from literally, after we shut down, I was going to tell them that I got to go to the bathroom, and I was going to walk straight to the hangar. I was going to walk to my car. I was going to get in my car. I was going to go to my dorm room. I was going to grab everything that I could put in my car, and I was going to quietly drive myself back to North Carolina and go AWOL. I'm not doing this. This is not. This is how this is how I protect my country, freezing to death. This is stupid. Oh, 41 degrees in Cali. Yeah, y'all, hey, the whole state it's over. Ain't nobody doing nothing. Alright, we are 15 miles out. Let me go ahead and start descending here. Minneapolis Center, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is 15 miles south of Kilo Delta India Kilo. Looking for runway 25 full stop.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa Dickinson, Theodore Roosevelt Airport at your 1 o'clock 15 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR. Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, runway 25 is available. Contact Dickinson CTAF on 123.0 for landing clearance.
Okay. Runway 25 is available. Contact Dickinson CTAF on 123. Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa. Yeah, that's about it. Go ahead and squawk VFR. VFR, I know I messed that one all up, but that's alright. CTAF is... No, it's not. 1, 2, 3. That's what you said, right? No. VFR. Go in there. And... let's go 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright, so let's go info. So forget what he said. I'm going 3, 2. We got 4. I got 2, 5, and 4. Or 2, 5, and 3, 2. We're gonna go 3, 2. Alright. We have traffic off the 1 o'clock. Alright, autopilot is coming off. Landing lights is coming on. Traffic 1,000 below. It's just all right. Now I see Dickinson. Yep. Okay. Dickinson traffic, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is 4 miles left base, runway 32, Dickinson traffic. Alright, speed checks. Let me slow it down a little bit. And gear is coming down. First notch of flaps is coming in. Got traffic 600, 500 below. Got the traffic. Dickinson traffic, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is 3 mile final, runway 32, full stop. Dickinson traffic. Second notch of flaps is coming in. A little bit of a crosswind, but we are good and stable. Slow it down a little bit. Little more. 75 is where I want to be. Gears down, flaps down. We are down. We got traffic where? Right on top of me. That's what I'm talking about. I could have got off there. That's okay. Can I get off here? Yep. Okay. Welcome to Dickinson, North Dakota. Dickinson traffic, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is clear, runway 32. Dickinson traffic. Alright, let's clean her up. Find somewhere to park here. That was a nice flight. Templar, I hope you enjoyed it. As much as I did flying it. Butter smoothly. I appreciate it. I do my best, man. I do my best. The last 2 landings I did was not my greatest. She is so pretty, y'all. Ain't she so pretty? After the tour, we're gonna have to put her in the hangar and get a new paint job. I think it's almost time for a new paint job. Or shall I say a new livery? Let me say that. I wish I knew how to do my own liveries, because I would like to create my own, you know? Like a custom one. I know there's a program. I downloaded the paint kit or the file off of flightsim.2, but yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. All right. Hey Templar, you can come pick me up. I'm not getting out of this plane until you come pick me up. These engines will continue to run until I see you pull up. It is too cold to be playing. Where I'm about to park. I think we'll just park right here. There we go. And that is it, y'all. Nice little flight tonight. Not too bad. Let's get her shut down here. All right. And that's how we do it. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Hey, Heineken Zeros, please. I'll take a Heineken Zero. So, cheers, man. Like I said, I enjoyed this flight. I'm glad you liked it. And if anyone else have any other requests as far as, you know, places they would like for me to land on our way back to the coast, feel free to let me know. Just shoot me a message in the Discord, and I'll make sure to add that into the flight. Oh man, so where are we gonna go to tomorrow? I do not know. I just know it's gonna be long. Should I go to Minneapolis? I mean, that's a common place. Or let's not see. That's Grand Rapids. That's Michigan. Ooh. What about Devil's Lake? Is Devil's Lake in let me see. Devil's Lake. What is that? KDVL. What is that? KDVL. No, that's still in North Dakota. Jeez. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a we got to get over some more. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I don't know. I've been through here, you know, driving trucks, but I don't remember too many places off the top of my head other than Minneapolis. That's about all I know. So let's see, Lincoln. That's Lincoln, Nebraska. We just did Nebraska a couple days ago. What's that, Bunny? What's that? Oh, Chirac. Okay. I will add Chirac to the list when I hit Illinois. Hey, we might have to do a touch and go in through there though. I don't think that's a place we need to land and chill for the night. Shoot, you're not about to get me shot up. I've been to Illinois plenty of times. I've been to Chicago plenty of times. An old friend of mine used to live there, and I used to go and visit him once a year. And where are you going? You better not run into me. You better not run into me. You about to run right in. Oh, you just took the whole side of my fuselage. See? Yeah, it took me a second to figure out what what you wrote there. Let me see. Let's just go Minneapolis. Minneapolis. Do I want to run at... Should I fly into the big boy, to the international? Or should I go like, no, I don't know if I want to do all that. Well, actually, you know what? When me and my wife was coming back from Vegas, we had a layover in... Wait, was it going back? Or was it coming back or going? No, we flew straight into Vegas. So coming back, we had a layover in Minneapolis, and there was this little restaurant that we ate at for breakfast, and it was pretty good. It was actually pretty good. I say we just go to Minneapolis and what you got here? Brainerd. Let's see, what's Brainerd? Brainerd Lake Regional. Yeah, that's true. We gonna be out here by the waters. So what is that? That is KBRD. Let's get that loaded in here. Just so we can see what we're up against for tomorrow. So that's there, and okay. Brainerd Lakes Regional. What's this flight? Oh yeah. Yes sir. Hey y'all, we got a long one tomorrow, y'all. We got 358 nautical miles for tomorrow. Let me let's see. Let's clear this out of the way. And let's load here and KBRD. And we will store that. So that's in there for tomorrow. Yep, 359 nautical miles. So we're gonna be in the air for a little bit tomorrow night. But I think that's pretty much gonna be the longest one. It'll be the last one for long ones. I think everything else should be pretty much in that, mid 100, no more than 2-ish, I would say. Well, let me not say that because it all depends, because Pennsylvania is a pretty big state too. So it just depends on how I land there as well. Alright, well, that's where we're headed. We are headed to Brainerd Lakes Regional. Kilo Bravo Romeo Delta. And I think we'll do real weather coming out of here tomorrow. So it's gonna be a little nasty. So I might end up doing IFR out here tomorrow. We'll see how the weather goes. So that's all I got for tonight, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this thing down and get me some rest tonight. I was up to the wee hours of the morning yesterday, so getting too old to do that day after day after day. Oh man. But yeah, I enjoyed it. So I'm about to shut this thing down and go chill for the rest of the night. So I will see you guys tomorrow right back here at Dickinson. Be at the airport no later than 9:45 Eastern time. 10 o'clock, the engine is cranking. And we're gonna be out of here because it's cold. There ain't nobody. I'm gonna do something that I don't even think you're allowed to do. I'm gonna crank the plane up and go back inside. I'll figure out a way to put an auto start on this thing. Oh man, let me stop. Let me get off this thing. Alright, I enjoyed you guys, man, as I always do. This is Cardboard Sim.